Hi, thank you for joining me for this entire shape along. In this quick video, I'm just going to show you the full reveal of how the final piece looks like, as well as a little bit about the shaping behind what that resulted in this final piece at the end. And I want to show you the original prototypes as well as the accompanying accessory that comes along with this animal. So here's a little sneak peek, and then after that I'll show you a bit of the top-down view of how the small little set looks like. Thanks for joining me in this shape along. Okay, thanks for joining us along with this shape along that we did this round. And I'm going to show you how the final piece looks like, which you should have seen already since you've made it. So this is how the final piece looks like. This is of course made using plush weight yarn, and then we have made all the different parts and we have done all the shaping along the way, which includes the transition from the head to the body, the back contouring, as well as the arms, which are pointing downwards, and the legs that are pointing forward, and finally the trunk as well as the ears. So I thought I just wanted to show you a bit about the process behind it. And the original tiny prototype which I created, this is actually the sport weight yarn piece that I made. And of course this was how it started off when I initially made it. Actually, before this there was another version which I made just before, which I was not happy with, and I kind of alluded to it in the first video. And this is how the first version actually looks like. So I just want to put this one side. So actually, okay, so for this first version, I actually intended it to be in separate pieces. So you can see there are two separate parts. One is the head and one is the body. So actually, I started off crocheting from the trunk into the head. So you can see the direction of the crocheting rounds was more of a horizontal angle. And then I did not just for a change, I decided not to transition continuously into body, so I actually made two separate pieces. And then so you can see that the angle of the crocheting for this and this are in different directions, but you can see the attachment here. I was really not happy with it. And then for the ears, I made something slightly different. I actually made like a sphere, and then I flattened it and I actually sewed it to the side, which I was also not happy with. But the body turned out pretty good, so I thought we could just keep that. And then so I decided to change. In the end, I decided to make it one continuous piece from the head going down into the body. So you can see that in this case, the angle of the direction of the rounds are the same in the head as well as in the body. Whereas subsequently, as you have seen when we have done a shape along, the trunk was actually made separately onto the head, which is actually easier because there is no attachment that is involved in the neck. And I was not happy with this finishing, so we ended up with this in the end. And then for the ears, I decided to make it bigger, and I made it more hexagonal. It was easier to sew at the sides, and I thought it was nicer looking than this initial piece that we started off with. So that's a bit of backstory behind how I did it. So you can see that sometimes there are many iterations that happen before the final piece, but I thought this one turned out pretty good. And then of course the final one that we made was actually how it looks like when it is in a larger weight yarn. Okay, and then for the little tiny accessory that I included, that is what I'll be showing next. So this initial elephant actually was supposed to come with this accompanying ice cream. So this is how it looks like, and it's supposed to come as a pair. So there's a little bit of backstory behind this. Basically the elephant was made for someone in the family close to us who passed away recently last year, and her spirit animal basically is an elephant, and she loves eating ice cream. So I thought I'll just make a little tribute, and this is what I came up with. And so this ice cream is slightly different from what I made previously. I did one pattern before which were all separate parts, and I just sewed it together. But guess what, this one I made it completely no sew, so it's basically made in one continuous piece, just with changes in colors. So this is how it looks like. And then of course I did upsize it. You can see this is the big version, and this is also the big version of the ice cream. So basically it's meant to be hooked in the trunk. Of course you could sew it down if you want, but then I decided to make it separate so that kids could play with it, and my son loves playing with this big elephant. So this is how it looks like, and then this is how the small one looks like. So this is how it looks like. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this shape along. Can you please comment down below if you tell me whether you like this new format, because I've actually kind of changed the format so that you don't follow along with every single stitch and only the shape along parts that are interesting, the designing parts, as well as you can still have access to the full pattern. So you can check out the full playlist down below if you don't know what I'm talking about. And as always, if you enjoyed everything, you can go ahead and grab the full pattern bundle. In this case, it's just the elephant and the ice cream this time, which is a very quick set. And all the videos that are completely ad-free, as well as the pattern PDF, all available inside an easy cost platform. You can go ahead and grab it down below before the deal expires. Okay, and I hope that you enjoyed this crochet along, or rather shape along, and let me know what you thought of everything, and I'll see you in the next time that I make another one. Thanks again for watching, and bye.